while waiting for the next order to move, he was ordered to retreat suddenly. It took several days, about a week or so, to retreat, massive retreat of 10th Corps to Hungnam Harbor, from which they were evacuated to Japan Sea. There was many North Korean refugees. Thousands were walking toward the Hungnam. So I then, together with the refugees, I got on one of the ships. All the men and the children were going on that rope into the deck. Deck was sardine jam-packed. It was a cold winter wind. You hold on to each other, otherwise you blow off. You cannot move. So the captain somehow he found out me that I can speak English. He took me to the PA system where he could announce, make. The whole ship was loudly heard. So then he would give instruction. Please don't go there. Please do this. Please that. So it took me about 3-4 days to the Koji Island. I didn't stay in Koji Island because I was part of the Korean Army. After dropping the refugees at Kojito, they dropped him off with several officers and the jeep in the it's the northern part of the Busan. And I saw there Korean Army was standing in a group, and the Korean Army general was making some statement, and somebody, one of the soldier Korean Army was violated some rules. I saw him hitting face in front of the thousands of soldiers there. Then from there, then I went to Seoul. The Seoul was being evacuated because the Chinese army started coming in. So my family, except my grandma, got onto the train. Last train leaving. The train was jam-packed. We were able to, get the top of the roof of the train. And that train goes whenever tunnel. You have to really lower the head so that the smoke goes through. When train stopped, we tried to get off to go to the bathroom. And my sister, the artist, Yingnan, her hand, legs were so frozen that she lost the grip that she fell from the roof to the floor. So it took us 3 days for the train to come from Seoul to Busan, 3 days. Then we have no place to go in Busan. So we saw the small church in front of the train station. We had some blankets, so we slept on the outside the yard of the churchyard, looking at the star. My father, myself, sister, 2 brothers. No money, no food. So they needed manpower, labor at the dock. So I worked there carrying the huge 30 or 50 pounds luggage, the boxes carrying from one load to another. I worked at the end, I was given a few dollars of daily wages. On the way, I stopped by the market. I bought 3 squid and a small bag of rice. When I mentioned this to my captive friends, one lady took me to a Korean restaurant. He bought the squid. He wanted me to taste it. He was tasting.
I just was born into Presbyterian family. I'm a third generation Presbyterian. And I grew up in church, and at home environment, they emphasized the Christian faith. So I just lived like that. Then, during the Korean War, I was really able to think about my own life and my spiritual life and my faith. So one day my father asked, we were hiding in the deep mountain during the war. So we were hiding. One day my father asked us, if communist people, those military people come here and find us today, and then they ask you, if you give up your Christian faith, we will let you live. We will give you freedom. But if you do not give up your Christian faith, we are going to kill you right away. What are you going to say to them? So I said, quickly, without thinking, I said, I'm going to tell them I cannot give up my Christian faith. I'd rather die. My father said, that's wonderful. I'm glad you have a strong Christian faith. After the war, we were so grateful because none of our family were killed or harmed. So many of my friends were killed or kidnapped in North Korea. And I'm safe now. I can do whatever God tells me to do for my country and for my people. So I promised God, I'm going to work for you, and I'm going to be really your daughter, and so that I will devote my life for the peace and the justice, and also for those people who need my support. That's what I'm going to do all my life until you call me.
So we stayed in that churchyard for about 3-4 weeks. We need to do something ourselves to get out of the churchyard because we are homeless now. So I volunteered to Korean Navy at the time, and then my father was able to get a spot in a Buddhist temple in Yeongdo Island. It's across the Busan, across just bridge. That Buddhist temple, which was used as a temporary refugee camp, already 150 families already there. So we were able to get about 10 by 10 spots, land, assigned this year's place. You can put the tent or whatever you want to stay. So my father and the sister bought the tent, and then the tent, they lived in the tent almost a year and a half years.